sovereignty is another concept that you may have heard of before, and it's something that you need to be able to describe as part of this unit. So, this is the concept that a government exercises full control over everything that's happening within a geographical or territorial limit. So, it can pass laws and it can enforce those laws in that area, and it exists as an essentially independent legal and political body as well. So it has full control, and the laws and the processes of other countries are not relevant here because it has control over its territory. So Australia as a nation state claims sovereignty over its territory, and then by default that means over the people within that territory as well. But this isn't necessarily straightforward for Australia and for any country that has sort of groups of First Nations people and Indigenous people. So, for example, in Australia, sovereignty is not something that all First Nations people believe um, they ever relinquished. So they thought that um, that because Australia was invaded uh, by Captain Cook and people from overseas, they have said before, and some people continue to say, that they haven't relinquished their sovereignty because it was never something they agreed to. This was originally their land, and they will always be our First Nations people. So in Australia, sovereignty is vested in the Crown in Parliament, so the monarch and the Parliament. So we have our monarch over in England, um, and and then we've also got the Parliament here in Australia with the Australian government.